They thought she was a problem. That's why the Admiral stormed down the hangar steps that morning, pointing straight at her and shouting, "You off my base now!" And if anyone had been recording, if anyone had known who she really was, they would have realized they were seconds away from witnessing a moment that would make even the toughest Navy SEALs go silent. Before we begin, if you love powerful, emotional stories like this, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Trust me, the end of this story is worth it. Rahman didn't look like the kind of person who could tame a fighter jet. Small, quiet, rarely speaking, and less spoken to. She walked with the calm of someone who had seen too much and survived it all. But as she stepped off the bus that morning, the airbase felt colder than usual. She had been temporarily reassigned to Falcon Ridge Base. After her last mission ended with heavy losses she blamed herself for. The higher-ups told her it wasn't her fault, but she couldn't accept that. So she kept her head low, kept to herself, and focused on getting her aircraft certification updated. But Falcon Ridge was a Navy and Sea operational center, not an Air Force One, and the Admiral in charge, Admiral Briggs, was known for his zero-tolerance attitude. The moment Ayla walked into the main hangar with her duffel slung over her shoulder, he recognized her uniform patch and frowned. Air Force. He barked, "Why is an Air Force pilot wandering around my base? Who approved this transfer?" Ayla tried to explain, her voice soft. "Sir, I'm here for a joint operations evaluation. I was told you were told wrong. We don't need tourists. Off my base." She stiffened, but nodded. She didn't fight it. She never fought back, not after the mission that broke her. But just as she turned to leave, a group of Navy SEALs entering the hangar froze mid. Their eyes widened, not at her face, not at her uniform, but at the small black helmet bag in her hand. Specifically, at the call sign stitched across it, WRAITH. A name whispered in elite circles, a name associated with impossible flights, miraculous saves, and missions others didn't. Return from a name rumored to belong to a phantom-like pilot who flew the F-22 with such precision that even radar operators described her as a ghost with wings. 1. SEAL Chief Ramirez took a step forward, disbelief in his eyes. Sir, that's her, he murmured to the Admiral. Briggs blinked. Her, who? The Wraith. The Admiral went pale. Every SEAL in the room fell silent, their respect instant and heavy in the air. The man who had just ordered her off the base suddenly didn't know what to do with his hands. Ella looked down, embarrassed, clutching the helmet bag tighter. I'm not, she began, but Ramirez shook his head. Ma'am, we know. You saved Bravo Team in Helmand Valley. You flew an unarmored Raptor into a canyon under fire, and didn't lose a single man on the extraction. Her breath hitched. That mission was the one no one talked about, the one where she pushed past what should have been possible, the one where she lost 2 friends before she could save the rest. I was just doing my job. She whispered but to those SEALs, she had been more than a pilot, she had been the reason their families weren't grieving that night. The Admiral cleared his throat, suddenly uncertain. Captain I wasn't informed of your identity. You're welcome on my base. Ella didn't answer. She just nodded and walked away, leaving everyone watching her like she was a legend wandering past mortals. Later that afternoon, the SEAL commander requested her presence during a simulation briefing. Ayla entered reluctantly, hoping to stay invisible, but that hope vanished when the commander asked her to lead an aerial strategy demonstration. Sir, respectfully, I haven't flown with a team since her voice cracked. Ramirez stepped forward gently. Ma'am, let us be your team. Just this once. For the first time in months, someone wasn't asking her to be perfect. They were asking her to trust again. She agreed. The simulation began with a complex rescue operation. Ayla took the virtual controls with trembling fingers, her mind flashing back to the mission that haunted her. The warning alarms from months ago echoed in her memory. The smell of smoke, the last words of the friend she couldn't save. Her chest tightened. She froze. But then she heard Ramirez's calm voice. We've got you, Wraith, just fly. She inhaled, slowly, and the world shifted. Her hand steadied, her breathing leveled, and in seconds, she entered the airspace with the same ghost-like precision that had made her a legend. She coordinated the SEALs' movements flawlessly, anticipated threats before they appeared, and executed maneuvers so smooth the room fell completely silent. When the simulation ended, the score flashed red then turned gold. An all-time base record. The SEALs erupted in applause. Some in gratitude. Ella blinked, stunned. She didn't think she still had it in her. The Admiral stepped forward slowly. You belong here, he said quietly, not because of your reputation, but because you make everyone around you better. Ayla swallowed hard, emotions tightening her throat. I thought I lost myself after that mission, she confessed, but maybe I just needed a reason to rise again. Asterisk Ramirez smiled. Then stay. Train with us. Fly with us. Heal with us. Asterisk for the first time in a long time. She smiled back. Asterisk as she walked out of the hangar that evening, the sunset reflecting off the jets. She finally felt something she thought she'd never feel again. Asterisk peace. Asterisk so, if you're watching this right now, maybe you've been feeling lost too. Maybe you think you messed up too badly to stand again. But listen carefully. You haven't lost your wings. You just forgot how high you can fly. Asterisk if this story touched you, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us bring more inspiring stories to life. Stories that remind us that sometimes the world doesn't recognize our worth until the moment it needs our strength.